DPP explores the world of speedlights with popular speedlight photographer Ricky Ladia. Now that we know the basics of these portable flashes, we can get into action.
So here we are in a Panda Americana.
Okay.
Okay. This little, live, big chessboard. Okay. Our beautiful model Suzanne, thank you for volunteering with us. Okay. All right. So, Ricky, you set up low. You're getting a shot. You're shooting through the chess pieces. You framed her.
Yep.
Okay. Now, can you do me a favor? Can you take a shot without flash?
Okay.
So Suzanne, just look at the camera. Okay.
The camera. Okay.
So you're triggering this, Ricky. Is your Ricky Ladia, the lazy photographer.
Yes.
You're not going down here. You're using a remote.
Yes. So right now I'm in 1/64 power.
Okay.
Okay. I zoom in at 105.
Okay.
Okay. And my ISO is 400. You
Yeah.
can sum up real light.
Okay.
Okay. And my speed is around
15. 15.
1/15 of a second.
Okay.
Okay. And aperture 415.
Does it sound awfully slow? 1/15.
No, because I'm on a tripod.
You're gonna try, what a her, but then the flash doesn't make her. But she is
The flash also parang
Stop movement.
Stop movement.
So you can use slower shutter
Yes.
speeds
Yes,
without
actually.
getting that blur.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wag lang yung talagang gumagalaw.
Yeah. Okay. So can you do me a favor? Can you take a shot
Without?
flash?
Okay.
And we'll just see how simple having one light would work to enhance.
In this setup, Ricky took a photo without a flash. The picture is okay, but let's see how a simple use of a speedlight can change the output.
Yeah, so that's a properly exposed shot, considering what we have here. Yeah, stuff, right? Ambient light. Now, set up your flash,
Yep.
and then walk us through and show us a big difference in how simple this is.
Okay.
Okay, what do you just change there?
The shutter speed.
Okay.
Okay. And I think photo first without the flash
Yeah.
with my settings.
It should be totally under.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Now I'll be using my flash.
So what you're gonna do? You're just holding your flash.
Yes. And trigger it with my ion.
Ricky intentionally made his exposure a bit under to give way to the light of the flash. If he did not do this, he'll get an overexposed photo. For the next setup, Ricky asked our model Suzanne to pose at the restaurant's mini bridge. Notice that he put a plant in front because he thinks that the scene is playing for a great photo. Awesome, Ricky!
ISO
Okay, ISO 400.
400.
Okay. Flash EV is 0.
0.
Okay.
Okay. Flash EV is 0.
And then I'm in 160. 1/60
over
shutter
60.
speed.
Okay.
And then my aperture is 4.5.
4.5.
Okay.
So take a shot.
Yes, I'll take a shot. Basic.
Okay. Okay.
So it's too much.
Looks too much.
Okay.
Looks over.
Looks over. So
Yeah.
what I should do?
Well, you can do two things, right? I think you want to
PPL because the camera sees
everything.
everything. There's a lot of dark spots. Okay, dark corners.
And so it's blowing it out.
Yes.
So
we
you're
have
going
to
to take the
compensate.
exposure value and you're going to bring it down.
Bring it down to 2.0.
Can you also control it with, let's say, your aperture?
Yes, I can.
Because you said the aperture can also control the flash, right?
Yes.
So
Yes,
you
I can.
made the opening a little bit smaller.
But you're doing it through the lens. So the camera compensates even if you
Even if
turn down the...
so you might still overgo it.
Yes.
Okay, so you don't. So technically, you have to control it through here on
Yes.
the
Through
flash
EV.
itself, the EV. Okay, so you went down how many? 2 EVs?
2.0.
2.0. Okay.
Better than the first one.
Much better.
Okay.
Much better. Yeah.
Okay. The problem is, still yung tinatawag natin bulaga.
Bulaga. Too much flash.
The flash is talagang directly sa
Direct.
kanya.
It's right
Which
into her
is not,
face.
ano,
So this one-
flattering.
It's like straight on light.
Yes.
Yeah. It looked better than the first one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay? Parang ganyan lang.
So that's bulaga lighting.
Bulaga lighting.
Because it's flat.
Yes,
It's flat lighting.
Okay?
Although I like how it's picking up the stained glass in the back. It's quite nice. I
Now,
like that.
even if it's bulaga lighting, but if you know how to control your ambient light, right now I will be controlling, papapasukin ko ng konti pa yung ambient light.
Okay, so now you're going down to 15.
1/15 of a second.
You were at 60 before.
Yes.
Okay.
So again, smile.
So you brought in more ambient.
But the problem is, it's too hard pa rin. So you need, dito pumapasok yung mga modifiers, kung
Yeah.
kailangan yung
Well, put it this way, it's better than
Yes.
no lighting.
Yes, better
Now
than
we have-
no lighting.
And then it's better than have it straight
Than
on.
on cam.
We went outside, got some sunlight, but it's for you still too hard. The shadows
Yes.
are too strong
Yes.
still.
Yes.
So what you want to do now is you want to soften this up.
Okay, to soften that up, you'll be needing something to diffuse it.
Okay.
So either you put something
On top.
between your flash and your subject,
Subject.
or you bounce it.
And what you have here,
What I have here is just a plain
yeah.
illustration board.
Yeah, we saw you go to the National Bookstore earlier.
Yes.
Bought 2 pieces of illustration
Yes,
board. You taped it
illustration board.
together,
Yes.
and what you're gonna do now is that's
Put
gonna
it like
act.
this.
That's gonna act as your diffuser.
Put it like this, and then bounce.
Then this comes your light source.
Yes.
Okay.
But you have to move closer to your
Because it's bouncing.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold this for you.
please.
Okay. So try to get the same lighting,
Yes.
and then we bounce it and see how it goes. Okay. Right.
Making the flash bounce to a whiteboard doesn't only softens the light, but distributes it even more. The whiteboard is cheap, but effective. Let's put Panasonic's GH4 into test after these few messages. Digital photographer will be right back. Let's take a look at some of its features.